Good morning, everyone. How are you? Miss Michelle here. I'm from the Hastings Library, and I'm here with you to do story time. So we'll wait for some people to sign on, and we'll start with the peanut butter and jelly song. Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nicely as we can. Hello. Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Ready? Hello. Peanut butter and jelly. Hi, Sandy. Marmalade and jam. Good morning. Let's say hello as low as we can. Real low. Ready? Hello. Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quickly as we can. Hello. Do it again if you missed it. Hello. Peanut butter and jelly, marmalade and jam. Hi, Gus. Let's say hello as slowly as we can. Hello. Ooh, that was slowly. And we've got more people signing on. Hello, good morning. Your Storytime stars, reading stars. I hope you're reading at home with your mom or dad, or maybe even by yourself. So you're my star for today. And there's the clock saying that it's 10:30. Let's do a little Simon Says in case there are more people trying to sign on. All right, ready? You remember how to play? If Simon says it, you do it. But if Simon doesn't say it, don't do it. Okay. Simon says, wiggle your fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Simon says, wiggle your fingers up high above your head. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Simon says, stretch out as tall as you can and go way up on your tiptoes. Simon says, put your hands on your shoulders. Simon says, hello, Joni. Simon says, oh, Everett. Hi, Everett. Simon says, put your hands on your elbows. Simon says, touch the floor. And now, touch your head. Simon didn't say, did you touch your head? Did you forget? That's okay, that's okay. Let's do, put your hands on your shoulders. Simon doesn't have to say it this time. Put your hands on your shoulders. Now, oh, happy to see you. Put your hands on your knees. Now behind you, if you please. Hands on your hips. Hands by your nose, up in the air, and hold them there. Now bring them down. Let's clap. 1, 2, 3. Now stand tall like a giant tree, way up high. And actually the leaves are starting to fall, even though it's still warm out here in Florida. Let's let our leaves fall down to the ground and come back up. Okay, good. Well, today our stories will star an animal, and I want you to see if you can guess what animal it is. Okay, this animal is furry. Some would say very cute. This animal, you could maybe see this animal here. This animal lives in a lot of different places. And this animal has a tail, but it's a kind of a round tail. This animal likes to eat vegetables, particularly carrots. If you think you know what this animal is at any time, you can put it in the chat. Have someone put it in the chat. So furry, round tail, very cute. Likes to eat vegetables, especially carrots. Carrots, likes to munch on carrots. Come on, somebody must know this one. Hi, Daisy. This animal, okay, here's the giveaway. This animal has long ears. they eat, they look like this. Well, not like that, but they twitch their nose. They're very cute. Okay, did I hear, did someone say rabbit? Yes, Everett said bunny. Bunny or rabbit? Yes, very good. We've got some stories about with a rabbit. And the first one, let me get this rabbit. The first story is a story, it's called a fable because it's supposed to teach you something. And it's an Aesop's fable. Aesop was a man who lived a long, long, long time ago. And he wrote a lot of short stories or fables that kind of have a lesson or a moral that teach you something. And this is an Aesop's fable, and it's called The Tortoise. Here's our tortoise. Good morning. The Tortoise and the Hare, and not this hare, this hare. It's a kind of bunny, a kind of rabbit. The Tortoise and the Hare. And this is how it goes. Okay, tortoise on here. Well, one day, the hare was laughing and mocking the tortoise. He was making fun of him, saying, do you ever get anywhere? You are so slow. You move so slowly. The tortoise said, well, yes, I do. I get a lot of places, and you'd be surprised where I go. In fact, I would like to challenge you to a race. The hare thought this was kind of ridiculous because he was such a slow animal, but just for the fun of it, the hare said, okay, I'll go along with that. So they decided to race. They lined up at the starting line, and maybe we can all say on your mark, get set, go, okay? Ready, 1, 2, 3. On your mark, get set, go! Well, the hare just zoomed out of sight. And the tortoise plodded along, slow but steady, never stopping. Well, the hare, meanwhile, was far ahead. And the hare thought, oh, this is so silly. I'm going to show that tortoise how ridiculous this race is, because of course I'm going to win it. So I'm just going to take a little nap so that when he sees me resting, when he goes by, he'll feel really silly. So the hare went over to the side, put his head down, and soon was fast asleep. Well, it took a while, but meanwhile, the tortoise was steadily going, and he went by that hare. He overtook him, kept on going. Well, suddenly the hare woke up, and when he did, he saw that that tortoise was just about to cross the finish line. So he took off. But even though he was going fast, he could not overtake that tortoise. And guess what? Woo! The tortoise won the race. Oh! And that is the story of the tortoise and the hare. And the moral of the story is that even though you're the fastest, you might not win. Or one that I've heard a lot is slow and steady wins the race. So this little rabbit had too much confidence. He was overconfident. He thought he could win no matter what. But the next story is a little bit different. The next story is a story about a rabbit who is not very confident. In fact, a lot of times he feels like this. Do you know what feeling that is? What's that emotion when you're like, ooh? Right. He feels scared a lot. And this story is called Brave Squish Rabbit. It's by Catherine Battersby. And I'm going to do a felt board for little Squish Rabbit. Squish Rabbit was a very small rabbit, but he had big fears. In other words, he was scared of a lot of things. There he is, hiding behind a rock, because he's even scared of something like a cute little ladybug. Oh. But that wasn't the only thing he was scared of. Squish Rabbit was also scared of storms. And I understand that, especially if there's thunder and lightning. Storms can be scary, don't you think? And here's a little secret. Even some grown-ups are scared of storms. But Squish Rabbit was definitely scared of storms. And he was also scared of chickens. Squish Rabbit was scared of chickens. Oh no, look at him, he's afraid of chickens. So he was scared of a lot of things. But one thing that he was more scared of than anything, ladybugs, storms, chickens, one thing that really scared him to death was darkness, nighttime. That was the one thing that made him so scared he didn't know what to do. He tried to hide from the darkness. Here he is hiding in a pair of socks on the clothesline with his little buddy, his stuffed animal. But it was still dark, and he would try to hide under tables, he would go under the covers, he would try to run away from the dark. But the thing about the dark is, wherever you go, it's still there. Look at his little eyes. He cannot get away from that dark. But even though Squish Rabbit was afraid of a lot of things, he had a friend. And that friend was a nice squirrel named Twitch. And when Squish Rabbit was with Twitch, he didn't feel scared at all. He would do things with Twitch that were fun, like friends do. Like throw acorns back and forth, or go fishing, or hang on the clothesline in the daytime and play in the wind, or dance. All the things that friends do together. And he never felt scared when he was with Twitch. And they had a place where they would eat. It was a special tree. One day, Squish Rabbit decided to go to that special tree to meet his friend Twitch. But when he got to the tree, there was a sign on it. And Squish Rabbit couldn't read it. He wasn't sure what to do, so he decided to climb up the tree into their special tree house and wait for his friend. And he was alone in the tree house, and he felt all kind of goosebumpy, a little afraid. And his friend didn't show up. And guess what happened then? It started to get dark. And you know how he feels about the dark. Oh no, he started to worry. What if my friend Twitch is in trouble, or what if he got lost and it's dark out? What if he ran into some chickens, or is in a storm, or I don't know, but I think I have to help my friend. Even though he was so afraid of the dark, Squish Rabbit tried to be brave, and he summoned up his courage, and he said, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to look for my friend. And he got ready. He put on an acorn hat, and he got a little wagon, and he put his little stuffed animal friend inside the wagon. And you can see he looks afraid, but he's going to try to be brave. And he climbed down the tree and set off to look for his friend. And while he was looking, it was very dark. and he thought he even saw the shadow of a chicken. But did he stop? No. He stuck out his chest and said, I'm going to keep looking, even though I'm afraid. So he tried to be brave, and he went on, and it started to rain. And he was afraid it would start to pour, and it might even thunder and lightning, and he was very afraid inside, but he tried to stay brave and have courage. And he walked on, and guess what happened next? Yes, it's true, it was very dark, but he saw something in the dark. The clouds had cleared, and look what he saw. Do you see that little outline? I think that might be the silhouette of Twitch. It's Twitch up on the mountain. Oh, little brave Squish Rabbit was so happy. Even though he was afraid of the dark, when he saw that, he wasn't afraid anymore. He walked up to the mountain. Oh, and he sat with his little stuffed animal and his friend Twitch. And yes, Squish Rabbit was a small rabbit, but when he was brave, he felt very big. Good job, Squish Rabbit. So, do you ever get scared of things? I think we all do, and even grown-ups, big kids and grown-ups even get scared of things. It's true. So, but maybe we can all try to be more like Squish Rabbit and try to be brave, and then we can get through the things we're afraid of and not be so afraid anymore. Good job, Squish Rabbit. Yes. And hi, Joey. Nice to see you. All right, good job, everybody. Let's do, I think we should do a little bit of movement. Do you want to do some head, shoulders, knees, and toes with me? Okay, we're going to start out regular and pick up the pace. Go faster. Ready? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Okay, ready? I'm going to move this back. Let's go a little bit faster. Here we go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Okay, everybody. Woohoo! A little faster. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Okay, good job, good job. Okay, now, as fast as you can. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. Woo! Good job, everybody. And this time I didn't even mix up my nose and my mouth. Yay, Miss Michelle. Okay, good job. And I'm so glad that you were here today with me. And it looks like it's a sunny day out. So have a great rest of the day. And let's sing together the goodbye song. Ready? It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of the day. Keep reading. I'll see you next week. Bye. You're welcome.